Alex, how do you evaluate today's first outing of pre-season?
Good, really good. I thought that first half was an open match. We knew tactically and physically it was going to be a good game for us. Scored, I think, 4 goals in the first half. Could have been probably double that, really, with the amount of chances we had. So I think that was pleasing. I thought they risked the ball. They're a good footballing team, so they will cause you problems at times. But I thought we coped with that. But I thought, on the break, transitional wise, I thought we were really dangerous. We created a lot of chances, as I say. Really pleased with the young lads in the second half as well. Obviously, they've done really well to get out of the league last year, Notts County, and our young lads, obviously, in the second half. I thought for the first 15 minutes we were really good, and then I thought when their second team came on, you could see the freshness and the physicality. I thought they dug in and obviously did well in the second half to get a result.
Did we see a reflection of some of the work that you've been doing over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, a little bit, but I wouldn't read too much into it. We've still got a lot of work to do transfer-wise. Obviously we've got Ben in the building, and there's not managed to be involved today. Jordan Thompson's just come back, obviously, because he was off a bit longer because of international duty. Lewis and Dwight at the moment are unavailable, so we've still got quite a few bodies to come back in. We've got a hell of a lot of work to do in the window in terms of bringing players in, as we know, but all that's in hand, and we're sort of dealing with that and doing that as quick as we can. So yeah, once we get all the lads in, it'll be much easier then to get as much work as we can into them. What I think you could see today, but for the lads that we have got in the building, they've got a really good understanding of how we want to go about it. So it's just trying to get as much business done as quickly as possible, and then we'll get them going.
Tyrese Campbell scored a hat-trick. It must be pleasing to see him start well.
Yeah, he had a lot of chances, didn't he? I think there was another probably 3 chances he had as well. He could have had more than that. So yeah, that was really pleasing from our perspective, because I think at times last year, obviously in terms of getting goals as a team, we need to do a bit better.
Emery started through the middle. Were you pleased with how he held the ball up?
Yeah, I thought one of the goals, I think he takes it and turns it around the corner for one of Tyrese's goals with a great touch. And we know Emery's quality. I think we can see he's still to sort of fill in his body a little bit. He got through a lot of work in that first half as well, so that'll be the demands that will be put on him.
The average age of the first half, 11, I think, was just under 23. That must be promising.
Yeah, listen, we spoke about obviously what to try and get some young, exciting players in. I think the difficulty we've got, obviously, with the guys we are bringing in, who are arguably sort of like free transfers, different things like that, they're not going to be young because you don't get them on free transfers. So it's going to work the other way about, shall we say, in terms of the more experienced lads are going to come in first, and then obviously the lads that we're looking to bring in after that are likely to be younger.
He was even younger in the second half. Were you pleased with how they showed up?
Excellent. I thought for the first 15 minutes when they played the first team that was on for Notts County, I thought they were good. I thought they were very good. I thought we were probably better. When they freshened it up, naturally the physicality and the experience started to tell a little bit, but they dug in, and yeah, it was good for them.
We didn't see Ender Stevens today. Was that a case of making sure you don't make any unnecessary changes or bringing him in?
He falls into the same bracket as Jordan Thompson for us. He didn't join us until Wednesday. He has been doing work. I don't know what's happened there. He has been doing some work, but yeah, he'll be fine. There's no issues there, so he's just been doing a bit of fitness work and make sure when we do get him involved, he's ready to go.
Ben Pearson was announced today. Must be pleased to get him through the door.
Yeah, obviously I know Ben really well. I think he had a good impact for us last year. I still think there's more to come for Ben in terms of bringing him in. So yeah, this will be an important season for him as well as it is for us.
And next week you go to Spain. Are you looking forward to that week?
Yeah, it's going to be good. We obviously want to try and add a bit more players before we get there. So obviously we're up against the clock a little bit. But I'm confident by the time we get to Spain and certainly come back for Spain, there'll be a few more in the squad.